Ah, here we are. Why, I'm just sorting myself out. I could take this opportunity to make sure you've all watched some of the other Zippy's World vlogs. Plenty of rubbish on there. Maybe the odd good bit. But you're going to have to watch them to find out what. It's been a while since my last vlog. Just because I'm old and lazy, really. There's no other excuses for it. Old and lazy. So this is annoying, look. Gloves. Velcro everywhere. And it sticks to itself. So first thing in the morning, when all you want to do is kill everybody in the vicinity, you have to fight with your gloves. And jacket cuffs, which are just a bit too small to squeeze over, despite having a little capacity in them. There we go. Negotiated one glove. Oh, rain! God, hate rain. It's only a drizzle, but enough to get you wet when you don't want to be wet. My daughter will be impressed. She's at the dentist last night doing, because she went out the house looking like a streetwalker. So she's going to be soaked. I don't compute that clouds could possibly mean rain. She's 17, so what can I say? I'm really horrible to her. She loves it though. She really loves it. It's got to be inside. Everyone likes it up the inside. Oof, matron. Squeeze up there. Yes, baby, up there a little bit. Ooh, yeah. Hey. Better stop there before we get an X certificate. There's a smiley workman. Didn't think you're allowed to take drugs while you're working. Oh, seriously? Hello, smiley workman, in case you watched the vlog. Nice to see a smiley face, even if I did take the piss out of it. And I moan about the crappy weather and what have you. Reminds me of talking about damp patches under the trees in the mountain section during the TT coverage. You've got to love the TT. It's one of those things you say you've got to love it, but most of the time, I don't know about you guys, you sit there with your mouth open and going, ooh, oh god, that sort of thing. It's like an anti-orgasm. You're just amazed at what those people get away with. Absolute spectacular, entertaining lunacy. Oh, a classic event. I've been loving that. So sorry and sad when we lose riders. I know they all know the risks and all the rest of it, and they're doing what they love, but they're poor families. I mean, I'm recording this. Poor Simon Andrews and Cole Harris, you know, Cole Harris, an absolute tenacious fighter in the Super Sports and British Superbike. Yeah, such a shame, but the TT itself, absolutely phenomenal racing, and men just putting themselves out. No, not men, let me rephrase that, because there's some women out there doing it as well, and nothing proves you ain't got to be a man to have balls, because absolutely fantastic TV. Absolutely loving that. It's nice to get a bit of sport before the ludicrous World Cup kicks in. I'm not a big fan of football. I can't help it. I just see it as a load of overpaid ponces leaping around, and it's the melodramatics that get on my tits. The injury, oh, and they go down clutching, and it's not an injury, you know they're playing for the penalty. I can't stand it. It's like when your kid falls over and you go, come on, get up, You're alright, brush it down, let's have a quick look. No, you're fine. No, not these guys. Ref, stretcher, spray, coat. Fucking get up, brush it down, you're alright, go and play. Oh, fucking football. Drives me around the bend. Overpaid fucking quaffer tossers in my mind. But if you enjoy it, then enjoy your World Cup. We haven't even, I'll tell you what I do like about the World Cup, and I don't think, in my ignorance, that we've got the benefit of that this year, is that when there's a World Cup match on, a big one that people like, normally England, or, you know, fine, the roads are clear. None of the knobheads that like football and drive cars, and those two factors normally go together, you can normally tell the difference. In the back there'll be something stuck into the back of their windscreen. So Man U all the way, or Tottenham, or you know, there'll be something stuck in the back. A picture, I've seen one of a man peeing on another team's shirt. Is that sort of, you know, it's that sort of sportsmanship or lack of it that turns me off the bloody thing. Can you imagine going to the GP, and the same as I enjoy Marquez like everybody, and right, so let's say I've gone there to support Marquez. Whee, Marquez. Right, so what am I meant to do? Stick my fingers up and do wanker signs to Lorenzo? No. Why would you do it? The guy's got as much talent, if not more. Why if I like them, do I have to hate them and want to tear out their innards? That's what I don't get. It sucks arse. If you're looking forward to it, yeah, enjoy it. Needless to say, I will not be watching, and I won't be enjoying the empty roads, because isn't it in far away land, and they're all being shown in the evening or something, aren't they? I'm sure when I said it at work with a smug grin about getting a few decent ride outs if the sun come out to play, it was a laugh back in my face. Don't know what I've done since last I spoke to you. I know I put a tail tidy on the back and some lovely little Rizoma indicators, which I think are beautiful. I like the idea of smaller indicators, but wanted the safety of nice bright indicators. I don't want to sacrifice style over people going, well, I didn't realise you was indicator, mate, with your little 5mm bullet indicators that you have to have magnifying glass to see. No. Having watched the TT, I'm realising just how far and fast those people, and never mind the TT, the Northwest 200 as well. First time I've seen that on the box this year. That was brilliant. I love the fact that they all go together, and that makes it even more bloody perilous, Jesus. But riding in the rain, not riding in the rain, it's more like holding on for grim death. People like Michael Dunlop and Jesus, I mean, not just Michael Dunlop, I mean, they're all riding in the rain, but it's almost like certain riders, Michael Dunlop is because of the way he springs them, don't realise it's raining. Rain? Was that wet stuff? I did notice a remarkable lack of traction and just notice how slow I go in that corner. That corner's so fucking slippy, and I'm still a bit wary like a big Jessie, because that's where I ditched the Repsol. It just seems sliding. I don't know why I've fucking come this way when it's raining. Autopilot and yakking and on my vlog, I expect. Took my brain out for a minute. If anyone wants to donate a quad for winter, that would be much appreciated. But in the unlikely event of that happening, I'm sure I'll have to sort something out for winter this year. I don't fancy throwing this down the road like I did the Repsol. See an earlier video for that one. You'll enjoy that at my expense. Or you won't if you have any desire to have a Repsol, and the thought of seeing one butchered on a slow speed is a nightmare to you. It's pretty nasty and sloshy down here. To all of those of you that watch from foreign countries, this wet stuff that's falling down is called rain. We get this a lot in the UK, but you won't see many of these things out in them. Most people are sensible enough to leave them away. That's why mine will never be in showroom condition. because the poor bugger has to go out in all weathers. Oh, it's a Range Rover that doesn't get dirty. Oh, I'm not even going there. No, pet 8. Clean Range Rovers. What a waste of a car. Range Rovers and Land Rovers that don't go off the road. You know, over here, the dirtiest they get is if they have to pull up on a gravel drive instead of tarmac. One took the Range Rover off-road yesterday. Yes, went to see Quentin, and he only had a bloody gravel drive. Had the little stones stuck in my tyre for at least 50 yards. It was fun. I did put it in low drive though, just to make sure that we didn't come on a cropper. That's the beauty of having a Range Rover, you know. They just take everything in their stride. Tarmac and gravel drives, apparently. I was most impressed. Yeah, just fucking... Don't buy fucking Range Rovers if you ain't gonna use them. Get muddy! Oh, I'd love one to get muddy. I suppose, it's probably like off-road bikes. It's finding the places you're allowed to use them. Possibly. Not making excuses, no, Randy's got any intention of using off-road. It's for the school run. To take Fifi to school. Oh, beautiful. There's a stunning example of car decoration behind me. I'm not very good with cars these days. I've lost interest in. It's a Vauxhall and it's had a Go Faster Herbie stripe. I don't know if that's actually the correct term, but that's what they remind me of. Herbie, a single stripe up the bonnet. Oh dear. I don't know, to me it looks like Vauxhall Astra, something like that. Although I think once you put a stripe up the bonnet, it's called a Vauxhall Bellend.